I put out this video. It's probably clearer in this just tweet. This is the thumbnail. This is the title.
Oh wow, I'm so surprised. Yeah, I know.
So you might have noticed for the last 6 months or so, when someone asks on stream or on Twitter or Reddit or something,
is Finn on HRT?
I just avoid the question. I avoid the question entirely and make a little joke. And that's solely because recently I started HRT. Confetti. It took a while to feel comfortable to make this video. Boom, motherfucker. I have HRT. I got estrogen in this shit. Boom. I think it's worth watching the video because I put my thoughts on it pretty well. I didn't want a long video, like a 30-minute... I wanted a short video that was just got the point across. So, easy to watch. Play the whole thing? Shall I? Chat, shall I play the whole thing? It's only 4 minutes. Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Now, I am very scared. I don't know why. Actually, fuck it. I'll give you my commentary on this video as we go. But I want so badly to be able to talk about stuff that I've been doing, and it's really hard to if no one knows.
I spent so many months scared and stressed out about trying to pick a label. I'm still not done yet. I still haven't figured absolutely everything out, but I'm feeling comfortable enough to talk about it now.
So wait,
so does this mean you're a woman now?
Okay, well honestly this might be a little bit controversial. I cross-dressed on Twitch for years. After doing it for a meme, I wanted to explore my gender a bit more. People have been making egg jokes or saying I'm on HRT for
I'm
years,
looking at you,
and kind of
chat.
because of that, a lot of the trans community started popping into streams or like
I'm looking at
seeing
you,
my
chat.
videos or interacting with me, and that had never happened to me before. And I learned a lot, and some of it seemed a little bit too interesting. It felt a bit like I uncovered a part of myself that I've been purposefully just shutting down for as long as I can remember and never questioned why. I have this notes page on my phone from over a year ago now with a handwritten note of like pros and cons list of taking HRT, and when I went to go fill out the cons list, there wasn't much I could come up with, so I started. This is a bit of an important thing, and it's basically just for anyone that doesn't watch the streams, I guess, because all that just knows me, like, whatever. And also, I'm gonna spoil something. How did I not make one cracked egg joke throughout this? It straight up never came to my mind. How did this video not intro with, like, it's cracked, just a fucking egg crack, like, sound effect or something?
In the whole, like,
Too easy
I
of
wonder
a
if
joke.
doing streaming and the money that's kind of attached to it is the reason I wanted to do this. Like, is it warping my brain? I did think about that. I've streamed for years and it's been my entire life and I've made a lot of money off it, and I wonder if that's what's affecting me and making me want to do this. And it's not.
So, trans? Gender? I think the label that suits me best is gender fluid. But look, whenever I tell people about this in real life, what I say is, I just don't care.
Fuck, I forgot about pronouns. I guess I still prefer he, him, but who knows? They might change, and that's kind of half the fun anyway. I didn't mention this for so long just because I do still feel like, you know, boy. I waited so long because I wanted a label for people to attribute to me other than just guy on HRT. I was just really scared of people making what I'm doing into like some sort of political thing or just debating my reasoning to exist, and I am just here to be me.
But there is one more thing.
Also, I'm bi. I like dudes. That's weird to say. Everything I say feels like a bit now. I love that bit. This is probably the most important video I'll ever make. This is today! Amazing. Thank you, babe.
I didn't expect you to actually do that.
I'm gonna do this. You realize the only reason why I'm doing any of this is because you raised me vegetarian?
Well, as I said to you about 3 months ago, I never wanted a son.
I blame you. They should.
It's all those apples.
It is. It is. It's too many fruits and veggies and not enough red meat.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. The reason why, like, some of that was filmed today was that I really wanted my parents to be in the video. Like, video goes out at 8, right? I have this weird lucky number thing with uploading at 8:03. It's my lucky number, whatever. My mom gives me a call, like, the night before, and she's like, hey, can I do 6:30? Yeah, Mom. Yeah, it's not gonna be stressful. I edited that, like, after that bit, I edited that bit and, like, uploaded it and everything myself. I was sitting here for the last hour, just fucking shaking and, like, oh, fuck, okay, this. Oh, dude. About the bi thing, by the way, I have fucked up on that so many times. By the way, Ashley has fucked up on that so many times. Hold on, I checked the Reddit real quick. I think someone made this little thing about it. Bisexuality based.
What's that?
It's the thing that you are.
We're both bi.
Huh?
Cool.
I panicked! I panicked so bad! Dude! Holy shit. And okay, also, obviously, I've told a lot of like my friends and stuff about this. I want to say specifically with a few of them. I don't know if I should name names, but either way, one of the mods I'll say that knows and has been on NDA, so that probably gives you the data. I told them and they said, they went like, I gave the news and I was like, okay, I got something kind of big to tell you. I'm on HRT. And they went like, oh, holy shit, that's awesome. That's so cool. So congrats, amazing. I'm like, oh yeah, also the other thing, I'm bi. And they went, what the fuck? What do you mean? You're what? Like, everyone expects me to be on HRT. No one expected me to be bi somehow, which was the smallest thing. I was originally gonna make the video about being bi, and then I went like, oh fuck, I don't think that's like a big deal. That fucking happened, dude. I've been telling that story to people. Damn, dude. I guess I never really talked about like sex life stuff ever. And by the way, I have genuinely, oh fuck, oh my god, I get to say this. Dude, chat, like, why did you say? It's just like, I've only dated women. I've dated one dude. And I will say, I'm not going to talk about it at all because it's disrespectful. I'm in a relationship now. But, whoa. Not Nat. Don't speculate on this. It was Nat. Yeah, it was Nat. It wasn't Nat. Dude, what do you want to hear about? This is essentially like a tell-all Q&A. I can talk about literally everything right now. Everything that's like a normal question to ask, you can ask. Like, and I cannot divert. Like, I don't have to be like, oh, haha, it's funny. And move away. I can actually talk about it. And, oh my god, the last little bit, the last, like, I'd say 4 or 5 streams have been kind of like, in my mind anyway. I think they've been really fun to do. But, like, dude, it's been so rough. I keep saying stuff like, oh man, I wish I could tell you about this thing. Like, because it's all that's on my mind. I just wanted to. Booba yet? First question, booba yet? Uh-huh. just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But I'll talk to you about that because there's some weirdness going along with it. Booba! Oh! You want to see? You want to see them? Oh! Also, everyone, oh my god. Everyone, dude, I can talk about fucking everything. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay, look, chat. Fuck, everyone on the battle pass has been like, it doesn't really make sense why Finn covers his chest, but I guess it's like kind of feminine, so it's kind of nice, I guess, but like, it's weird that we haven't seen, because like, what would be the point? Yeah! Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But, yeah! That's a thing! What was on your cons list? Oh, originally boobs. Originally boobs. Actually, fuck it. Do you want to talk about it? We'll talk about that. Hold on. This is a whole thing. You might have noticed in the video, there's a lack of one thing. And it's probably what people want to know the most, which is, when did you start? I do say, like, in the last few months I've been doing this, or in the last, like, 6 months I've been doing this, but I never said on this day. So there's no the birthday of it, right? And there is a reason for that. I started a little fucky. I started a little weird. Part of why I probably will, I don't really have a start date is because it does also put like other people sort of in the picture, and I don't want stuff with them because I've had some of it. You're gonna have to trust me on, like, there's other people involved and I don't want them to be involved with the public side of things. But I can now just straight up talk about it. When I started, here's what I did. I always was on like gel. So like you do like a couple pumps of this, and Pibby told me I was doing it wrong. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, that's a whole thing. I started on cyproterone acetate and this, and I was doing it so wrong. I was doing it so wrong. And the reason, there wasn't really a reason for that. I think it was just like, not super educated on it. There was like a bit of time where I was on that, and then I was also on something called raloxifene. Now, if you don't know what raloxifene is, it blocks breast growth receptors, so you don't get boobs. Because I was fucking terrified of getting boobs. I was really scared that, like, I wanted to do this thing. It had a lot of benefits, but on the cons list is like, shit, I don't know if I'll want this forever. I was a little bit scared, to be honest with you. I was very scared. This wasn't something that I was like, I am a woman. This is something I want, because I'm not. It took me a long time to even figure out a label, really. Like, yeah, you know. So I took raloxifene for a while, and what that does is it blocks, like, you don't go boob. You don't go booba on it, which was kind of pog for a while. And then someone that was also on it told me that they were pissing blood, and I went, oh, okay. And I went, I'm good. I'm all right. Okay, let's maybe not do that. And it had been enough time Yeah, so maybe don't. It had been enough time. They got their dose wrong. But I never had any issues. I never actually had any, like, bad side effects from any of this, by the way, which is kind of nice. Thank you for the fucking 10 follow. Thanks for the 10 subs, dude. Jesus. Nothing bad ever happened with me. But what happened about then is a bit sad. It's quite sad. I got very depressed, and we'll talk about that at a different time. I got really, really depressed, like super, super bad. And then I basically just stopped. I guess I didn't stop, but like I was doing about 10 times less of this or 5 times less of it than I was doing. I was doing half the dose you're supposed to, and every like 4 or 5 days, and you're supposed to do it daily, which is bad. And also, bear in mind, I haven't, like, testosterone blocked, so, like, low T, low E, that's nothing, right? It's not even low-dose HRT, it's barely anything, right? So, I did that for, up until I started dating Ashley. Maybe into, like, a month into dating Ashley. So, I say, like, you know, like, 6, 7 months. Me and Ashley have been together 7 months now. Bordering on 8, but like, and I say 6 months in the video, but like, I also say like, it's been kind of a little bit longer. It's been like further along than that. But I've been doing it like properly with like, you know, actually properly for about 5, but even still I don't have a date for it. So that's my one downside. Like, I don't have a like HRT birthday, I guess. I just like started, stopped, did something weird, took breaks, didn't do it right for a bit, went on a SERM, and then, like, I dated Ashley and I got my shit together. So, you know, there's kind of that. How's your mental sanity now? That's what I was freaking out about a second ago. That's what I want to talk about. Dude, I've heard the phrase a lot of, like, allergic to testosterone or something. But motherfucker, that was so right for me. Like, it sounds really, really cringy to say, like, I was allergic to testosterone. I don't know. It just wasn't right for me. It sounds a little cringe, and I've heard it a lot before. But, like, that shit's so goddamn true. At least for me, it was. I started it, quite frankly, a while ago now. I started it, and then, like, I started the testosterone blocker a while ago. One of the first effects, like, within 2 weeks, my mental health, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like, just insane. Like, it was like, what I used to do on testosterone was, like, I would wake up in the morning, sit on the edge of my bed, and look at the wall. Oh, damn. Just, like, fucking fire in my head. My brain just, like, was so fucked. I'd get angry immediately. I'd, like, if someone, like, just one bad thing would happen, and I'd spiral out of it. Like, I'd have to keep myself so, like, focused on a thing. Like, just so focused on one task that I could not think of anything else or listening to music a lot. Otherwise, I'd just be fucking annoyed all the goddamn time. Like, having no testosterone in your system did such an insane thing with me of like, I'm not quickly frustrated anymore. I don't get angry to the extent I got angry before, even close. Like, I wouldn't even say even half the amount. Like, there's been some stuff that have been really bad that's happened, and I can't remember feeling angrier than like when I was like 19 and got a C on a test and like punched a wall, and I still have like scar, like, or like a girlfriend or some girlfriend did something weird or cheated on me, and I have a scar, like I have scars here, like all where your knuckles hit stuff, because British houses are made of brick. So, but you know, I have photos on my phone of a punching bag that's just covered in blood. Like, I used to be a really like kind of angry dude, and something like that was just melted away by like not having testosterone, and having estrogen in your system fixed so much of my fucking mental health. I don't know if it's a strictly chemical thing, or it was like just, oh cool, I finally get to do this thing now. And it was probably that, to be honest. Please don't crack my egg. When me and Ashley started dating, one of the first things she said was like, you realize I'm like people's final boss. I'm like people's final boss with figuring out that they're trans, right? And I went, nah. Nah. And also, one of the things I said in the video is like, I don't know if I'm considered trans. I don't really know. I don't know if I fall under that umbrella. I guess, like, technically, but, like, I don't think I'm ever going to be the person to say, like, oh, I'm trans or whatever. Because when you say I'm trans, people immediately go, like, trans woman. Yeah, how did you figure out pronouns? Well, her pronouns are he, him. Dude, it's true! Finally, that meme is accurate. Holy shit, her pronouns are he, him. Oh my god, that's good. That's gotta be my bio. Oh, man. Fuck, it feels so good to talk about this shit. Dude, oh, man. Sorry, chat, I'm just kind of living in it for a minute. Okay, right. Good, okay. So, here's the thing with pronouns, right? I didn't make the like coming out video for so long, and it was a while, right? Like months and months and months, right? Like a while. And I had this thing of like, I know this is what I want. I don't want to wait any longer because, hey, I'm sure a lot of my chat is like on either feminizing or masculinizing HRT. It's really fucking scary to think about the idea of like, damn, I need to do this and I'm gonna have to wait, which is fucking insane, right? I wanted to do this, and the thing is,
Oh, damn.
Twitter has a strange perception of me, I think, and that's fine, that's fair. I'll give them props for it. You called it, Twitter, thank you. But yeah, Twitter has a bit of a problem with me sometimes, which is fair. A lot of like the trans girls on Twitter, which is whatever. I really don't mind. The it's definitely been harder, but whatever. The I kind of anticipated that people would be kind of annoyed, and I didn't fully like. I anticipated people would be kind of annoyed that I was on HRT. And no one is, and I completely, like, goofed that thought, which was, I guess, really good for me now, but, like, I haven't checked, so, well, I haven't checked in, like, an hour or two. But either way, there's been so many times that people thought I was on HRT, and I wasn't, which is hilarious. So no one ever got when, which was kind of interesting. I don't like the Twitter was right. They were right and they were wrong. Like, they've been saying I've been on HRT for, like, 4 years, and eventually they'd get it right if I took it ever. I was like, I wanted a label was the thing. To me, when I started, I was like, if I'm taking estrogen, I'm either a man or a woman, and that's my thing, right? There's no way I'm non-binary. I have like a sense of gender. So like, I'm a man or a woman. And I was honestly trying to figure out which fucking one. And that's why I was on it. I figured a lot of people's thing is like, if you take HRT and you get the effects of HRT, like on estrogen, and then you like it, you aren't cis. Like, if a cis guy went through the effects of feminizing HRT like I have, they would be fucking appalled, you know? Like the loss of like muscle mass, strength, like hair, skin smoothing out, having like a bit of breast growth and stuff. That would be terrifying for any like cis guy, right? So like I was just trying to figure something out with that, and I never reached the point where I was like, oh, I consider myself a woman. I never felt like that. I just was in this weird little in-between of like, damn, I like of gender fluid, but I didn't know that yet. But like, yeah, it was really odd, and I was just waiting for that, and it never came. So I was just waiting for ages, and you know, in the last like 6 months or so, I think people have noticed that I've got visibly more feminine because I've been taking it actively for like 6 months now, 5 months, 6 months, something like that, and it was kind of time, you know, like it was kind of time to make that video.
Say the slur.
Oh, what did you say?
Say the slur. Say the slur.
Say the slur.
Say it.
I can't. I don't know. I'm not.
Say the
I'm not
slur.
gonna say the slur. I don't know if I have permission for that yet.
The slur.
I'm not gonna say the T slur.
Say it.
No. God. I won't say it anyway, by the way, Chan. For pronouns, I was just kind of stuck with like this thing of like, damn, dude, I'm kind of still him. I don't know if I should make this video because like I don't feel like a woman. I don't know what I don't really know. And after I would say a lot of nights spent with Ashley being, I can't say enough good things about Ashley. I honestly, the way, dude, she's genuinely the love of my life. She's been amazing through this whole process. There's not many girlfriends or partners at all that you could have that, you know, it's very rare to find someone that's so accepting of you and loves you enough for you that, I'm gonna cry, God, fuck! That, you know, can help you through something as big as, like, essentially a medical transition, right? Even if I'm not a trans woman or something, then it's still a medical transition. So, I won't cry. I got choked up, but I won't. So, a lot of conversations with Ashley. She's been amazing. She's helped me through an awful lot of stuff because she's been transitioning for about 3 years now, over 3 years now. And, you know, I'm very early in it in the grand scheme of things. Even she would say she's early in it. We had like, I'd say a couple weeks near the start of the relationship where she was like, calling me like she, her in private and like, you know, my girlfriend or something like that. And I didn't like it. I was not into it. I really, like, I actively didn't like it. And this bit's a little bit sketchy. Not all of this is sketchy. Not all of this is, like, super happy fun. Transitioning is hard, chat. It's really difficult. And especially someone that doesn't actually know their identity yet. Figuring it out is really fucking difficult. Yeah, someone in chat put it really well. Did it feel undeserved? It felt exactly like that. It felt like I didn't live up to that title. It felt like I didn't deserve to be called that. And that was why I went like, okay, I'm not a woman, because like I don't, you know, that's not it. Have you considered they them? Sure, but they them has always sat in like a neutral in my mind. Like, I do like he, him. There's nothing that to me that feels bad or wrong about he, him, but there was something that felt wrong about she, her. But it never felt bad. That's the key. It never felt bad. It just felt wrong. And so now, oof, the I don't deserve it hits me hard. Yeah, and it's a fucked up thing. And to be honest with you, there's gonna be a lot of like women, a lot of trans women that are gonna have that same feeling. How are you here, PB, right now that said, FNN's, how do you like balls? Dude, this is, I nearly cried 10 seconds ago. How we... Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of trans women that have that too, and then figure out that they're, you know, they're trans women and everything, and accept the label. And that was what Ashley was worried about with me, that I was a trans woman and I just wasn't accepting the label. And more recently, we've kind of just been doing everything. Like, she'll call me whatever the fuck at random intervals, and it works really well. Like, my pronouns are whatever the fuck. I don't care. I know that I do have, like, a bit of a preference for he, him, just because it's easier, but I do think that's going to change over time. Not to be specific with something else, but to just lose the preference. But for now, I prefer he, him, just in case you're wondering what to say. But fair play, go with whatever you want. I'll know you're talking about me if you just yell in my general direction and say anything. So... it's honestly, if you see me in real life and you're confused about what to call me, just like fucking gut punch me, dude, and then I'll go, bro, what the fuck? And then, you know, I'll figure it out. Girlfriend, he, him. Yeah, Ashley has been treating me like he, him girlfriend. It's been fun.